What's going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming. The whole plan was to sit down with you guys and kind of go over this whole Nintendo Direct that took place today, but I'm a little bit under the weather, so that will not be happening. So instead, I just want to run down everything with you here, mainly the things that stood out that involved the Nintendo Switch. There was some Nintendo 3DS announcements, but I'm not going to go ahead and talk about that here today. Like I said, I just want to kind of go over some things that I felt stood out regarding the Nintendo Switch here. So they kicked it off with a nice little trailer for Luigi's Mansion 3. That is a working title coming to the Nintendo Switch. We kind of knew it was going to happen. They're releasing a Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo 3DS as well here too, a remake from the GameCube version, and they released a couple other ones on the actual 3DS as well too, and we're all wondering when the heck are they going to finally bring this to the Switch. Well, it's going to happen here in 2019, so I'm actually glad to see that. Some more things we saw some Splatoon updates. Is version 4 Splatoon updates here. Some new skins, some new gear, I should say. Some new maps and such as well too. So definitely glad to see that they're still, as always, as they did indeed promise, they're supporting Splatoon 2 on the Switch. So I'm definitely glad to see that. There's another thing that I'm a big fan of beat 'em up games. So another thing that they did announce was the Capcom beat 'em up bundle. It includes 7 games here, and they're available online as well too. Of course, you got games like Final Fight in there as well too. So I'm definitely a big fan of beat 'em up games. So I'm definitely interested to see this. I believe Captain Commando is in there as well too. And like I said, 7 total games in this Capcom beat 'em up bundle. It's going to be available September 18th, which isn't too far away. I didn't see a price on it, but I'll definitely check the eShop to find out here. Now, this is one thing that everybody kind of speculated. There was a rumor that was going around for a while here. We are going to see New Super Mario U Deluxe. So the Super Mario game, New Super Mario U, that was on the Nintendo Wii U, is actually coming to the Switch as a deluxe version. They do that quite a bit with Wii U games. They port them over to the Switch, of course, with Mario Kart as well too and such, and they make deluxe versions of it. Well, this one will be available on January the 11th, 2019. It does include a couple new characters as well too. So I'm definitely glad to see that they're bringing this over here. As much as I'd love to have seen a nice little new Mario adventure here, I think it's pretty cool they're actually porting this version over. And then they talked a little bit about the online service as well too, kind of the things that we kind of knew about already. You're going to get some Nintendo games with it as well too. They showed off a couple new ones, and they also did show a couple new Nintendo style, NES style controllers that are wireless that actually can hook up wirelessly to the Nintendo Switch. You can charge it on the Switch as well too, so you can kind of slide them in like Joy-Cons as well. They're sold as a 2-pack. I believe it was $60. Not a bad price, but I mean, you can kind of get wireless controllers elsewhere, and plus you can use Pro controllers and such as well too. So it's more nostalgic for us, us old-time gamers and such as well too. So it is pretty cool. But of course, I did announce that the online service, which I already knew about, is going to be releasing on September 18th. You will also get a 7-day free trial as well too if you sign up here early. It definitely, the online service can be something different. I mean, it's Nintendo. You're going to get, of course, online gameplay. You're going to get the cloud saves as well too. I'm really not too thrilled about only get NES. Hopefully we get SNES, maybe some GameCube or some Nintendo 64 later on. But it is what it is. For only $20 a year, it's not bad at all. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what all they do with this whole online service. They did talk a little about Yoshi's Crafted World as well too, which will be releasing on spring of 2019. They showed a little trailer for that. They showed Civilization 6. I never really got into those games, but I kind of thought it looked kind of cool as well too. That game's coming out November 16th, so not too far away from here. They gave us a date here, finally a date for Warframe. That's being ported over to Nintendo Switch. It's going to be released on November the 20th. We saw a bunch of Final Fantasy news. I mean, like a ton of it. It's kept going on about all these Final Fantasy games. It's very cool. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan, but I'm definitely looking forward to checking out a couple of these, as they announced that Final Fantasy like 7 and 9, or 7, 8, and 9, I believe it was, and some other ones are coming to the Switch as well too in 2019. So it's good to see that they're actually bringing those games over, because I know there's a huge fan base behind it, and I definitely know a lot of people have been waiting for it, and Final Fantasy 7 seems to definitely be a popular game, so I'll probably end up checking that one out as well too here. So another thing they announced here, which we kind of knew about already again, is the Smash Bundle. We didn't have an exact release date, but they did show that a new dock, as well as Joy-Con as well too, the Joy-Con grip, as well as a preloaded copy of the game as well too. That'll be included in it. No price here, no price point, but they did announce that'll be released on November 2nd, which is interesting because it's actually about a month before the actual game releases. So you must be able to pre-download it, of course. That way you can get things ready, but you're going to get the console and the Joy-Cons and such a little bit earlier than the game, of course, here. So that's kind of interesting. Now, the last thing I want to quickly talk about here, was Animal Crossing. They ended it off with a trailer here with Isabelle and such too, and we in the city hall. We all thought that we were going to be getting a new Animal Crossing at that point. I was hyped. I was ready to go. I've been waiting for this ever since the Switch was announced. I want a dedicated Animal Crossing game. And then she gets the letter from Pete, and come to find out, she is going to be in Smash. So Isabelle is going to be in Smash Brothers. At that point, I was just like, my dreams are crushed. I mean, I'm excited for Smash Brothers. I'm excited for Isabelle and Smash Brothers, but I really want an Animal Crossing game. But then, thank goodness here, it ended with Tom Nook talking about how, since Isabelle's joining Smash and such, and everybody else is away, that he still has some work to do at home. And they did announce that in 2019, we are getting a dedicated Animal Crossing game for the Nintendo Switch. So I'm happy. That ended my day off well. I don't care when it is. It could be next Christmas. I'm just happy to see Animal Crossing is coming to the Nintendo Switch. So let me know in the comment section below here what you guys think of this Nintendo Direct. Was it everything you wanted? It was kind of lackluster. There's some stuff that we kind of already knew about. They went over a bunch of games and such that we know that's coming out, which is good because they talked about a little bit more, gave us some dates and such as well too. But I was expecting a little bit more for this fall as well too. But let me know what you guys think here. And once again, guys, I apologize for being sick here. It sucks, but I wanted to go ahead and get with you guys anyway. So once again, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming saying happy gaming.